All right, we're back. Welcome. Uh, yeah, the Empire just finished its fucking weapon of mass destruction. Where's the ace combat pilots when you need them? I'll definitely take on the Dreadnought. Before we go back, though, there was one treasure that should be in here. Yep. Ooh, we got a new enemy, a Deadhead. Let's try to take him out first, actually. Keep working on Berserk, and you can work on Blink. And you can just defend. Yeah, get that evasion up. You can't touch me, zombie. And we get a pass in the chest. What kind of pass? Weekend. Oh, I'm a teleporter? But I think that's the last chest, yeah. Cool beans. Yeah, I think we just hit this teleporter and it'll take us outside. Or we can fight some more enemies. Berserk going, get Blink going. Oof. Nice. Agility for Charlie's very good. And HP for Minwu. Not the worst. Let's get out of here and make absolutely sure you grab that pass before you leave the area, because otherwise you have to come all the way back for it. Trust me, I'm talking from experience. But it looks like the soldiers left the town. What do these guys have to say? The Dreadnought is headed for Poft. Maybe it's already too late. You have to tell Princess Hilda that the Dreadnought's been completed. She may know how to stop it. They finished the Dreadnought. The world we know is over. The Dreadnought, we're doomed. You're gonna piss your pants. Let's just take it easy. Jesus. Does that help? Nope, not much. Do we really use up that much MP? I feel like I don't. I feel like they're overcharging us. Matter of fact, I don't know if I showed this off before, but there's boost settings in all the Pixel Remaster games. Yeah, no, everything's on one time. Alright, so I guess we get to go back. Yeah. I might make Minwu attack so that this goes a little faster. Matter of fact. The bow animation always makes me laugh. Alright, very good, D. Spirit for Mac, and Strength for Minwu. It's interesting. You're gonna be working on... Probably Thunder, just to get it to 6. Just to say I did. And yeah, you can keep working on Blink, Shell, and Life. Hug the mountains. Nice. Agility for Charlie. That's really good. The more agility we get, the happier I get, man. Ooh, very nice. Everybody got a turn. Alright, so Poft was definitely attacked. We gotta check these guys out. Make sure they're okay. Good job, Minwu. Damn. Hey, Matt gained some agility. Very good. Oof. It's kind of smoky. We were attacked by the Dreadnought. They're dead. They're all dead. Sorry, but the ship's already left for Paloom. What about at the bar? Empty. Damn. You want on the airship, you pay the guy behind me. What you want to do is blow up that thing's engine. Do that, and you can bring down the whole overgrown tub. Airships are powered by Sunfire. I'm sure the Dreadnought's no different. Oh, let's learn about Sunfire. Controlling Sunfire is a tricky business. Let the flames get too high, you got a runaway on your hands. The engine will blow sky high. Huh. Interesting. Okay. That's good to know. You don't got much interesting to say. Actually, I don't think anybody else has anything interesting to say. I think that's literally the rest of the town there. Except for, like, the vendors. Alright, damn. Ambushed? My agility should be high enough that I don't get ambushed by these guys, damn it. Nice. Okay, I was wondering what was going on there. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Dag, Minwu's just fast, man. Agility for Mac, strength for Minwu. Can't be mad. Can't be mad about either of those. Was it this time that was attacked? No, it was Altair that was attacked for sure. Okay, let's moving. Does Paloom just get spared the wrath of the Empire the whole game? I don't think so. I know Bafsk does, because that's where they were building the airship. Or the Dreadnought, I guess. Oh no, they weren't. Holy shit. Nope. I do not need passage on the ship right now. What do you gotta say? I'm hurt. Hurt bad. I don't think I'm gonna make it. Dude, you are walking around, talking. You're fine. If triage taught me anything, you'll be okay. My daughter. They killed my daughter. Sorry. That sucks. I have nothing to say about that. That's horrible. The Dreadnought attacked and destroyed the entire town. Jesus. Yeah, this is dark. This is dark for a Final Fantasy game. What were they thinking? Okay, well, let's see what the damage is like in Altair. Ambushed, of course. Whoa, nice. She tanked that fucking sting. Looks like they got him pretty bad out here, too. Jeez, they really did carpet bomb this whole place. Is the church still open? Looks like it. The harpist is still playing. Okay, well, now I think we want to do this with Minwu, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, I lied. There's a man in Poth named Sid who might just know if the Dreadnought has any weaknesses. Sid was the first person to ever build an airship, and the Dreadnought's nothing but a really big airship, right? Well, he did tell us what to do. Prince Gordon's disappeared. I wonder where he could have gone. No, I feel like he might have died. I'm scared. Please, Lord, save our king. Yeah, Mac, pray with him. We'll stay here and hold out until you return. Altair wasn't spared the Dreadnought's assault. Lucky for us, the hideout was unharmed. The townspeople have taken refuge here. If we don't destroy the Dreadnought, the casualties will only mount. Everyone who was outside is dead. Damn, what happened to Paul, the thief? The Dreadnought attacked, but at least our hideout is still safe. Positive thinking. I like that. It's the king's chambers, right? The king is not well. So, we've lost Scott as well. He had proposed to Hilda. Oh, he actually proposed. Now he'll never hear her answer. Damn, she didn't say yes straight away? That's a little fucked up. I always thought he'd make a fine husband for her. I believe Mithril was in common use once long ago. Some surviving records indicate Mithril was mined in the north near Summit Falls. Oh, so he just gives you more information. Our crest has been trampled underfoot by the Imperial Army. To think we could be so easily defeated. What's this? Borgin betrayed us? Then we did not fall to the sword, but to the corrupt hearts of men. What? The Empire would dare build such a weapon? This is the first I've heard of such a thing. So that's the way of it. They didn't tell me for fear of worrying me. That's kind of fucked. You guys gotta tell the king more stuff, man. It's down here. I think this is the princess's room? Huh. Cool. I don't think there's anybody interesting or new in here. What does this do? Nothing happens. Of course. I think that's like a free revival spot. It doesn't, like, give you HPMP restore or anything like that. Do we even stand a chance against the Dreadnought? Okay, well, what's up, Frank? You see? It happened just as I said it would. Obviously, the task was more than you could handle. Well, you're a bitch. After all, they finished the Dreadnought anyway. Incidentally, I believe the king had something to tell you. Many were wounded in the Dreadnought's attack. The shock has even caused my father's condition to take a turn for the worse. I hate that my father has to see this. He knows his death is near. Is there nothing you can do, Minwu? I feel like she wouldn't say it like that. Isn't there anything you can do? I can't do Dee's voice, but still. All those who live must someday die. It is our fate. Still, it is my duty as a white wizard to ease the pain of those who suffer. I shall remain here and devote myself to the care of the wounded. I take my leave of you. The fate of the world rests on you, Charlie. Waste no time in destroying the Dreadnought. Sounds like Charlie work to me. Minwu left the party. That's a damn shame. What a good party member. Fuck. I hope we get him back. My father's condition has improved a great deal thanks to Minwu. Many lives were taken in the Dreadnought's attack. How are we supposed to fight something so terrible? Sunfire is the crest of the kingdom of Kashwan. Its flame still burns on the ground floor of the Kashwan Keep. Scott and Gordon have told me many stories concerning the flame. The finer points of the tale are not known to me. However, I seem to recall that the flame cannot be held in just any torch. Sid told us we might be able to use the Sunfire to destroy the Dreadnought. Then there's no time to waste. You must depart for Kashwan Keep at once. If you hire Sid's airship, the journey should not take long. That leaves only one question. What can you use to bring the Sunfire back? Am I misremembering the order of events here? I thought we had to do something before going to the keep. But that's fine. We'll go there. Let me see something here really quick. Alright, I guess we get to go to Kashwan Keep now. With one less party member in tow, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. Actually kind of makes the grinding a little easier, if anything. And I think do I want to hire the airship? No, I don't. I'll just walk there. Mostly because Gil's kind of tight early on in the game, as you can see. And it's not even that expensive. I just really don't want to like lose out on gaining even a single attribute point. They matter. Plus the experience for the spells, all that stuff. Very, very important. Spirit increase for Mag, very nice. You can't run from me. I'll blink in your face. Alright, I'm blink leveled up. That's pretty funny. I don't know why, but we'll get Shell next. Thunder is going to take some time to get up to the level 6. But we should be good. I might stop in Popped, or I think Basque is actually probably the better place to stop. God, I love how much they're missing. Oops. That's fine. Wow, Thunder's dealing good damage. Okay, some HP increases for D and Mac. Charlie's really doing like bad on the HP front. It's kind of crazy. I guess he just hasn't been hit as much as the other two. And D gets hit more because yeah, her evasion is lower than the other guys. Oh, keep at it, Charlie. Nice and simple battles. Thankfully, we can just kind of auto-battle the training. And goblins give good guild. It's an onomatopoeia, I think. No, alliteration. Goblins give good kills. You actually hit him? Good job, man. You'll go down in, like, goblin history. Strength for Charlie. Pretty good. Yeah, we're already getting, like, mid-game level stats, which is amazing. And, I mean, we're getting close, I would say, to the mid-game, but not so close. Alright, HP and Spirit for Mac. Very good. Surprised Dee's not getting any intellect, though. She's pretty up there, but I would like her to be at 30. It'd be nice. Agility for Mac, always good. Yeah, he's gone up 12 points of agility from the beginning of the game. It's pretty decent. Nice. Get blasted, dummy. Damn. Mac, you gotta slow down, bud. Fuck, man. I can't keep up. That's alright. We'll rest up for a bit. God damn, price gouging, bitch. 224 gil? Fuck, man. That's like all the gil that I earned on the way here. Almost. Alright, so we have to go to Kashwan Keep, which is southeast, I think, in that little circular lake mountain range thing there. And I think there's something else over there too that's kind of cool. Kind of. Ambushed by a sprinter. More agility. Yes, give him more. And especially since he went first in that battle, absolutely amazing. Ambushed again, though. Very nice, everybody. Good job. All around. Ooh! He ran away. He actually managed to run. Oh! We're getting to the point where the goblins just don't want to fuck with us anymore. More agility. Beautiful. Alright, let's go this way. Not bad work, D. Not bad work. Strength for Charlie. And a decent amount of money. Damn, though. I'm surprised D isn't gaining anything. No magic, no nothing. Alright, before we get there, though, there's one little spot just south of Kashwan Keep that I want to show off. And something else that I also want to show off from before that I sort of forgot to mention that you can do really early in this version of the game. I think, like, as soon as you have access to the map. Some HP gains and some garlic. Very nice. So, south of the keep, if we can get past the balloons and the soldiers. There's this little spot right here. The Chocobo Forest. This is the first Final Fantasy game with chocobos. And you get to find one. More importantly, you can ride this chocobo and not get into random battles, which is really good. And it's really good specifically for the reason of this forest, or this desert right here. But basically, the enemies here are super, super strong. And lets you get access to this area without too much hassle. But we're not really supposed to go here yet. And there's literally nothing we can do there right now. However, this chocobo also lets us go around this way without getting into a battle. And this loops around to the northwestern part of the world. Chocobo can't cross rivers, unfortunately. But yeah, this is the river where we did our little training in the earlier part of the game to get all the spells for D. If you follow the river to the south, you can kind of see it on the mini-map there. Let me enlarge it for you. And come around this way. This is something I kind of neglected to speak about. But it's very doable. You can come around this like weird little straits and stuff to get to... where are you? I think it's probably somewhere to the east there. After you get Minwu, you get the opportunity to come here. And over there, past the river, is a little town. And you know what? Let me just disable encounters for a bit. I can't get off the chocobo? Oh, there we go. Over here to the east. I think it's in the northern section. But yeah, you can just disable encounters to do this. You get access to this... let me just see it on the map. Am I even close? No, it's to the south. It's in this little weird looking mountain range here. It's north of the mountain range. It's around the other side. Sorry. I know the game pretty well, but I don't have everything memorized. You get access to this little town right here. Mysidia. You can talk to the people in here, but there's like really big story spoilers that they can give. I'll do that later. But the reason you would want to come here that early in the game, like way, way earlier than you would want to, is for this shop right here. And honestly, some of the stuff that they have to sell in the weapon and armor shops, like ice shields, thief gloves, giant's gloves. All this stuff is really, really, really good for the early parts of the game. And using the trick of fighting those enemies and getting their drops, you can get this stuff ridiculously early. The power staff is insane. I wouldn't get any of the other things because I don't like axes or lances or bows. They suck. But yeah, you can get all this stuff like really, really early. And over here, the magic shop, you have access to 5 mages that give you a ridiculous amount of spells. Barrier, holy, swap, wall, all that stuff is really, really strong. Life, sap, warp, teleport. I think he has like the lower tier magic here. Well, not even fear, basuna, asuna, silence. All the lower tier white magic. And I think here all the lower tier black magic, yeah. But a lot of this stuff is really strong, and getting holy early in the game, first of all, is expensive and just takes a lot of the fun out of it. So I opted not to do that. But I'll show you guys that now, because I mean, at this point, you can really abuse the systems of the game and just do whatever the hell you want. You know, go out and train, fight yourself, you know, hurt yourself as much as possible to get all the, you know, HP gains you want, or you know, train a bunch of magic up and stuff like that. I would suggest not doing it because it takes most of the fun out of the game. But if you want to, go nuts. I just wanted to show you the Chocobo Forest, though. And these zombies. Ah, you fucker. Alright, to Kashuan Keep. Can't ask the Sunfire or anything. No key items to use. Okay. We get ambushed by some soldiers. That's like the least scary enemy in this part of the game. Alright, Charlie, some HP. Huh. We can't get through here. But they told me to go to Kashuan Keep. That's very weird. Yeah, I think Blink would be better use here, but we're training Shell right now. Alright, Mac. 99% evasion at 20 agility. Good job, dude. Fuck yes. I thought we were supposed to go to Kashuan Keep. What's going on here? Is the game messing with me? Kind of. There's somebody that I didn't talk to on purpose. I think he's in Altair now, but we'll double check and go back to him. As soon as we take care of all these briars. Chocobo Forest time. Dude, I like the Chocobo theme in this game. It's quiet. Oh, it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's relaxing. It's demure. It's laid back. It's cutesy. It's also the first one ever, so there's that too. Let's see. I think we have to go back to Altair to meet up with him, but I could be wrong. But there's a very important person that basically gives you more info on why we can't get into the keep right now. I don't know if you have to go to the keep to trigger him. I think you actually just have to get the information from Hilda that you are going to the keep, if that makes sense. A lot of weird, like, triggers for events in this game. He should be around here. If not, I'll be upset. Okay, I'm getting upset. Actually, maybe the king is the one that tells you. Let's speak with him really quickly. The king's illness goes far beyond the physical. There's little I can do. Sid gave up all he had for his airship. His rank, his honor, his family, everything. He really likes the skies, man. The Dreadnought is a massive airship. It is likely they both function on the same principle. Every 3 years, they celebrate a festival of the flame in Kashuan. During the festival, the Sunfire is moved to Egil's torch while its brazier is cleansed. Okay, so we need to figure out about Egil's torch. So many perished in the Dreadnought's attacks. Perhaps it would be best if we surrendered to the Empire? What are you talking about? Scott sealed the gates of Kashuan Keep in order to protect the Sunfire in the event they were defeated in battle. Oh, you'll need the goddess's bell to break the seal. This is how we figure it out. So what's with the goddess's bell? The whereabouts of the bell are known only to the Kashuan royal family. Funny stuff. What about you? Gordon would know where the bell is kept, but I've not seen him lately. Someone close to Scott or Gordon may know where to find it. So that has to be Hilda. She was literally Scott's fiance. Like, let's not fuck around here. My father's condition has improved a great deal thanks to Minwu. Are you sure? I've heard Scott and Gordon mention the bell. The gates of Kashuan keep only open to the voice of a Kashuan or the ringing of that bell. The bell rests deep within a cavern on the snow plains. It will not be easy to retrieve. So it's your intention to enter the snow cavern? Very well. If only Gordon were here, there'd be no need for you to risk such danger. But he isn't, so you must. There's nothing I can do but pray for your success. Joseph knows the snow plains like the back of his hand. You should seek his counsel. Okay, so now we gotta go back to Salaman, I think it is. I don't remember. But cool. We did a whole bunch of tracking around for nothing. And I think I've earned myself an airship ride. Hopefully it's not that expensive. More of the same, more of the same. Oh, Shell leveled up, finally. That means you get to work on life. Yeah, we're gonna keep working Thunder for a bit, just because I don't want to work Fire, because we're going to the Snow Cavern, and you can guess what we want to use there. The walk isn't so bad. I don't know. Ah, you fucker. I just wish Sid's airship had more, like, docks other than fucking Toft. It just makes fast travel around the world a little easier. HP for the goons. Strength for Charlie. Very nice. Just keep it moving. Nice. Ooh, very nice. And intellect. MP, magic, and intellect for D. That's so good. Very nice job, D. And agility for Charlie. Very, very nice. HP as well. Another point of agility for Charlie. Amazing. Alright, Alright, and we're back in Salamand. Let's rest up at the at the inn. Every time I see that number fucking huge as shit like that, it hurts. But it's okay. Now we get to talk to Joseph. Looks like you managed to save my daughter. Thank you. That cowardly Borgin had been threatening Nelly to get to me. Forgive me. If there's anything I can do to help, all you gotta do is ask. Let's ask about Goddess's Bell. The only way to reach the snow cavern is on my snowcraft. I keep the snowcraft hidden in the mine. There's a blue stone on the first floor that marks the spot. Look behind the stone and to the right. The secret room's there, and the snowcraft is inside. I'm sorry I couldn't help you find the mithril. So I want to make up for that by pitching in now. What are we waiting for? Let's go. And Joseph joined the party. Very cool of Joseph. Let's see what he's got. Not a lot of HP, no MP, a bald head, no magic, and he doesn't even have any fucking weapons. That's okay though. Let's get rid of the gloves, get rid of the armor, and get rid of the cap. And at the very least, give him a silver cuirass, which will boost his defense more than literally everything else he had put on together, while affecting his evasion less. So good. Okay. He won't have that for long, and he is literally going to be kind of useless for the dungeon. But let's at the very least get his snowcraft. It's the most useful part of him, honestly. Okey-doke. You attack. Do I want you to use thunder? I kind of wanted to start working on fire, but we can wait on that for a bit. Yeah, you can use life and Joseph can just attack. He is quite strong, though. I can't put that against him. Like, unarmed attacks in this game, very, very useful. Alright. Strength for Chorley. And a potion. Also useful. Ish. This game is pretty easy. Even compared to the first one, it's pretty easy. Yeah. Good shit, Joseph. Yeah, you could put a shield in his hands, and it'd probably make him a little bit more evasive, but he's just a fourth party member, basically. I don't care about him that much. He's not as cool or as useful as Minwu, but a point in spirit is very useful for Mac. Okay, same verse as the first. Yeah, at the very least the battles will go a little faster, because he'll beat up on an enemy. Mac gains agility, very nice. I mean, his agility is pretty good. Oh, he actually has a 2x evasion bonus. I didn't know that. That's an interesting thing about this game. Let me see if I can pop that up. So, where you see evasion and magic evasion, and accuracy has it too. You get a multiplier, and every time you get a multiplier in one of those stats, it basically gives you 2 chances to roll 99% for evasion, for example, for Charlie, to dodge an attack. I don't think any of my guys have an evasion stat that will do that right now, but Joseph has 2 chances at 19% to evade an enemy's attack. Another interesting thing is that your accuracy stat, the multiplier is tied to your weapon level. So at level 7 swords, Charlie has 7 chances to hit an enemy at 83% accuracy, which is really good. It means that he basically gets 7 attacks per time he swings his sword. D gets 5 because her weapon level's 5. Mac gets 5 because his weapon level's 5. Joseph gets 2 because his weapon level's only 2 right now, but his accuracy is so high, and it will only go higher the more we use him, that he'll actually be pretty decently strong by the end of the dungeon that we're going to be using him for. But for now, let's stop talking and get the snowcraft. But yeah, I actually don't know how to boost the evasion multiplier off the top of my head. I know that it's possible. I think it's just evading enough attacks or getting enough like solitary evasion and agility that it kind of just grants you an additional one. And the magic defense, which is magic evasion multiplier, does about the same, but so few enemies early on do magic attacks that it doesn't really get a chance to boost. That being said, we get agility and intellect boost for D, which is awesome. Okay, so here's the false wall. And he pushes it down with his fist. Joseph turns a small rock jutting out of the wall and a passage appears. Excuse me. The snowcraft is in here. Okay. Is it in a chest by chance? Okay. I hope so. Yes, it is. So this is the last chest in the area. And we retrieve the snowcraft from the chest. Very, very nice. It's empty. I would teleport out of here, but the entrance is literally right there. So I'll suck up a couple battles. Alright. HP gains all around. Well, not all around, but for 2 party members, it's pretty good. Damn it. We were just at the fucking stairs, man. Yeah, punch him, Joseph. Alrighty, and much like last time, we exit Summit Falls. So on the next video, I'll show you how to get to the snow cavern and where we use the snowcraft. Thanks for watching and join me for the next time. See you then.